I've a matter of prime urgency and I must speak to you.
Hello, welcome back to my stream. That's right, guys, we are gonna play some Witcher 3 today. Yeah, as you might be aware already that there is WitcherCon festival going on. Yeah, this is the first time when this festival is happening, when fans of Witcher lore is coming from all over the world, gathering at a place, and that's the place where it got announced that we are getting Witcher's next season on Netflix, which is going to premiere on December 17th. That's right. So I am pretty excited about that. Along with that, if you are already aware of other games from the Witcher lore, that is the Gwent, which is a card-based game. Even I go for streams like that. So they were providing out some goodies like some extra cards, and also I got few comics of Witcher lore directly created by the author of Witcher. Yeah, that's right. So I thought, let me center my stream around this WitcherCon festival and get some Witcher 3 going on. And as you can see, I am already playing the DLC expansion, which is the last DLC expansion as of now. That's right, as of now, because we have already got a news that there is some pretty new DLCs coming around, which will get more infos about it. Still not sure what are the DLCs we're gonna get, but this is the last DLC of Witcher 3 as of now, which is the Blood and Wine expansion. And we are in the city of Toussaint. That's right. It's a very beautiful city, and it's really lovely to see this scenery around. So yeah, on that note, let's start right with the game. So I'm gonna play some few side quests. Already I'm going to start a side quest. In my previous stream, as you might already have seen, I was exploring Professor Moreau's quest, through which I got few the ability of unlocking mutations. Yeah, so I'm gonna quickly show you my mutations. So here it goes. Yeah, so these are the mutation screen, and we get all these kinds of new extra abilities. Currently I'm going for the deadly counter, which increases my sword attacks against some monsters and humans who are doing vulnerable, immune to the counter attacks. So people like who have shields and all those. So yeah, I'm currently going with that. And also, if you see, like, I'm donning the feline armor, which is light armor, and it's currently at the master crafted version. Soon I'm gonna go for the grandmaster quest line and get my grandmaster of this armor set too. On that note, let's start with this mission, Warble of a Smitten Knight. So if I am correct, I think this mission also provides me with a chivalric value of profession or not. So based on that,
I've a matter of prime urgency and import.
let's see.
I must speak to you.
Monster Slayer. My.
Yeah, let's go.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
She's cursed. What makes you think so? But I guess symptoms.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her.
I'm pretty sure he got dumped.
Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged. Ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end. Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Anything else you can tell me about her? Some might have brought up anything strange as you remember. Notice anything unusual?
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound wasn't...
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Alright. Tell me more about this tourney.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand? Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much. Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
So I gotta show off my skills. Fine, let's go with the target
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Alright.
Come with me.
So we gotta do
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Geralt has such a good sense of humor.
Hit the red targets.
Aren't they all? Okay. 1, 2, 3. What just happened? All right.
Once more?
What? That's enough.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Race. All right.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me.
Follow Guavo. Wow.
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Maybe after this mission I'll go get my Grandmaster sword set. Like that will be a nice addition, because some of the enemies are proving quite formidable for me.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Okay, this is going to be tough. Mounted combat. Holding down an attack button will trigger a slow motion mode, which will make it easier for you to strike your target. Geralt will decide for himself which side to attack from based on your enemy's location. Mounted marksmanship. Holding down the aim button will trigger a slow motion mode. While mode is active, Roach will maintain her speed, but you do not need to. So you do not need to hold down the gallop button. Okay. What? That was a miss. What? Come on. Roach. As I said, this is going to be difficult. That was even a miss till now. Come on. Very bad, very bad.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Yeah, sure.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect.
This will be difficult for me. Warble of a smitten knight.
Come on. Whoa there, Roach.
Again, that was a miss. Oh, come on.
Hey, ya.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
I have had enough.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Yeah, some combat training.
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand.
Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Why is she even crying, man?
Oh! I suspect, of course. Where have your journeys taken you last, brother?
Hail, Percy. You must know I've embarked on
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
I will stand and fight, but be warned, I do nothing halfway.
I swear on my honor, I shall smash the plunderers.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Easy
I
peasy.
expected you to do well, but not that well.
Haha.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get the glory chivalric value.
Life is full of fun.
So there's this 5 chivalric values which I need to get before I can get the sword Erendite. Yeah, so if you guys are not aware of Erendite, the Erendite is supposed to be one of the best silver sword in the game as of now. And it is a sword, it is the only sword in the game which scales up with your level. So at whichever level you pick up, it does not matter, it goes on and on. Like it keeps getting better and better. Yeah, so that's my ultimate target and I need to achieve that.
Best behave, Fred. Your info clear, see?
Read. Palmarine, Tailies, Anses, Donimar, Rainfarn, Form, Guy, Linus, I guess of the competitors. Let's see. Some loot. Note from the Tony Scribe. Okay. Everyone's names.
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for two souls.
Scribe.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really?
Really?
What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Geralt of Rivia, Sir Ravix of Forhorn, but just for the tourney. Yeah, let's ask some extra questions.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah.
Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Yeah. Ravix of Forhorn.
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives,